Imagine blowing out the candles on your 200th birthday. You don't need a wheelchair. You don't struggle to remember your family's names. You can still walk, travel, laugh, and enjoy life. It sounds like something from a science fiction movie. But what if it wasn't? For thousands of years, humans have dreamed of defeating aging. Ancient kings searched for the fountain of youth. Alchemists tried to create an elixir of life. Today, scientists are pursuing the same goal, but with laboratories instead of legends. Some researchers believe aging itself may eventually become treatable. Others argue that the human body has limits that can never be overcome. So, could humans ever live to 200 years? Or are we chasing an impossible dream? Let's find out. To understand whether humans could live to 200, we first need to understand why we age in the first place. Surprisingly, scientists don't think of aging as a single process. Instead, it's the result of many different forms of damage slowly building up inside the body. Every second, billions of your cells are working. They divide, repair tissues, fight infections, produce energy. But every time a cell divides, tiny mistakes can happen. Over decades, those mistakes accumulate. Your DNA becomes damaged. Proteins stop working as efficiently. Cells become less capable of repairing themselves. One important part of this process involves structures called telomeres. Think of telomeres like the plastic tips on the ends of shoelaces. Their job is to protect your DNA. Each time a cell divides, those protective tips become a little shorter. Eventually, they become so short that the cell can no longer divide normally. Some cells stop working altogether. Others enter a state called cellular senescence. Scientists sometimes call these zombie cells. They don't die, but they also don't function properly. Instead, they can release chemicals that contribute to inflammation and affect nearby healthy cells. Over time, these changes make the body more vulnerable to diseases associated with aging. Thanks to advances in medicine, nutrition, and sanitation, humans are living longer than ever before. In many countries, average life expectancy has more than doubled over the last 2 centuries. But average lifespan and maximum lifespan are not the same thing. The oldest verified person in history was Jean Calment of France, who lived to 122 years and 164 days. No verified human has ever reached 130. That raises an important question. Is there a natural limit to human lifespan? Scientists don't all agree. Some believe there may be biological limits that become increasingly difficult to overcome. Others argue that if we can slow or repair the damage caused by aging, those limits could eventually be pushed much further. Here's where things become fascinating. Scientists are no longer focused only on treating diseases like cancer or heart disease. Many researchers are studying aging itself. The idea is simple. If aging is the biggest risk factor for many diseases, slowing aging could also delay those diseases. Researchers are exploring several approaches. Some are studying drugs called Senolytics, which aim to remove senescent cells in hopes of improving tissue function. This research is ongoing, and scientists are still determining where these treatments may be safe and effective. Others are investigating how genes influence aging. Certain genetic variations appear to help some people live exceptionally long lives. Scientists are also studying stem cells, which may one day help repair damaged tissues. Artificial organs could reduce deaths caused by organ failure. And advances in artificial intelligence are helping researchers analyze huge amounts of biological data, potentially speeding up the discovery of new medicines. These developments are exciting, but it's important to remember that many are still experimental. None have been shown to allow humans to live anywhere close to 200 years. Even if scientists solved one problem, many others would remain. Cancer becomes more common as DNA damage accumulates. The immune system becomes less effective with age. Blood vessels become less flexible. The brain becomes more vulnerable to diseases such as Alzheimer's. Bones lose strength. Muscles shrink. Aging isn't caused by one single switch. It's the result of many interconnected biological processes. To reach 200 years, researchers would likely need to address many of these challenges, not just one. That makes extending healthy human life far more complex than curing a single disease. Imagine a future where people routinely live to 120 or even 150 while remaining healthy for much longer than today. That alone would transform society. People might have multiple careers. Education could continue throughout life. Retirement would look completely different. Families could include 6 or 7 living generations. Healthcare, housing, and economies would all need to adapt. Living longer isn't simply a medical question. It's also a social, economic, and ethical one. The future of longevity would affect almost every part of human life. So, could humans ever live to 200 years? Based on what science knows today, there is no evidence that humans can naturally reach that age. Researchers are making remarkable progress in understanding aging and improving healthy lifespan. But dramatically extending the maximum human lifespan remains an open scientific question. Perhaps one day, breakthroughs we can't yet imagine will change what's possible, or perhaps the true victory won't be living to 200. It will be living longer while staying healthier for more of our lives. For now, one thing is certain. The greatest mystery isn't simply how long humans can live. It's how much more we still have to learn about aging itself. If you enjoyed this explainer, subscribe for more videos.